We're about a week into spring training games, and I know that you haven't gotten to see all of these so far, so let's go through a few things that have stood out to me at the ballpark. My name's Keegan Matheson here in Dunedin, Florida, and this is Daily Basis. Some of Toronto's top pitching prospects are having a good camp so far, particularly Simeon Woods Richardson at number 4 and Alek Manoah at number 5. Each of these guys threw 2 scoreless innings against the New York Yankees over at Steinbrenner Field in Tampa the other night, and it was their A lineup: LeMahieu, Judge, Stanton, right down the list. Now, Woods Richardson mixed his pitches well and is a very mature 20-year-old, while Manoah was out there throwing 97 consistently, striking out 4. Keep an eye on these guys through the rest of camp, and they'll be given plenty of opportunities, especially Woods Richardson. Even though he's just 20 years old, he should start around that AA level and could have an outside chance to sneak onto this roster at some point late in 2021. Now, some of Toronto's defense from their younger guys has been a little iffy so far, but from the players who matter and who project to be on this roster, it's been clean. Now, that was a big issue for the Blue Jays last season. Fundamental errors plagued this team, and more often than not, they would find a way to come back and cover that up, but it can't continue in 2021. Now, Cavan Biggio has looked very good at third base so far, and in the outfield, Jonathan Davis, Joshua Palacios, both making a couple of fantastic plays lately. We'll see how this looks when all of the starters are in, especially that new double play combination of Bichette and Semien, but so far so good for one of the top priorities this offseason. One of the questions I get most often down here in spring training when something's happening on the field, good or bad, is how much weight we should put into this and if it matters yet. Well, March is still pretty early, but I think over these next few weeks you can start to extrapolate a little more reality from what we're seeing in these Grapefruit League games. Number 1, of course, will be the lineup. You'll see some more consistent lineups from Charlie Montoyo, and there will be some hints in that. But another thing I think you should keep an eye on is how the Blue Jays stack up their pitchers, especially a lot of these multi-inning guys and their young starters. If you're seeing a couple of young starters sticking together in a role, keep an eye on that, because things like piggyback strategies or multi-inning relief roles are going to have to be part of the overall pitching philosophy of the Blue Jays this year while they try to stretch back to 162 games. For more news and coverage from here in Dunedin, keep it on MLB.com and MLB Network.